Hi, Brooke here. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about some nutrition tips and food prep tips and things like that. And I know it can be difficult, it can be overwhelming. It's something that maybe you feel like you don't have time for, don't know where to begin. So I'm here to help you with step number one, where to begin with your food prep. Well, you want to begin with knowing what you're going to eat for that week, how much you need to eat, how much you should be eating, and where do those calories, macros, proteins, veggies, carbs, fats, and all that, where does it come from? Well, there's a couple of options. And option number one is something that a lot of people use already, and that is called MyFitnessPal app. I highly recommend it. You can enter in your goals, how much activity you do a day, and you determine your calories and things like that. And it'll automatically put your macros in there, which is your carbs, your fats, and your proteins. But depending on your goals, and such, you can tweak that a little bit and personalize it like I have. But that's for a whole nother lecture, or if you have more questions on that, message me and I'd be glad to help you out with that as well. Another option that a lot of my fitness challengers do in our groups is we go by this guide. So this guide kind of helps you, again, put you in different brackets based on your age, your weight, and your goals and your activity level. And basically it all comes down to portion size, containers, portion control is key. Even when you're eating clean, you can still eat too many clean foods, right? So another thing that we want to do is measure with love, right? So you got these little containers, and if you don't have the little containers, it's no big deal, because what you want to do, you got to have measuring cups. You got to have measuring cups. You got to have measuring spoons, or if you want to be more precise, you get yourself this bad boy. Yes, because even if you're measuring and you're like, I don't understand, I'm eating clean, I'm measuring my food, but what is a cup? Is it a level cup for you? Is it a heaping cup for you when it comes to peanut butter? Is it a tablespoon? Is it a level tablespoon? Is it like my tablespoon where it's more like 2 tablespoons? So that's where weighing your food, knowing how many grams or ounces specifically that you're getting, comes into play, because it's important, okay? And I have to, even if it's something that I don't weigh, I do have to do portion control, because like for me, I got to put my little serving size of almonds into a baggie, because I'm one of those that I can just eat a whole bag of almonds, and before you know it, there's way too many calories there. You think it's only one serving, but it goes by quickly, because I mean, that's not a whole lot of almonds, right? You may think, oh, I've only had a few, when in reality, you probably had a few servings. All right, so that's key, right? So let me go over those tips again. Where do you start, right? You start with a plan. So you got to know how much you're going to eat, how many calories. You got to know, okay, well, how am I going to determine that? You know, MyFitnessPal app, or through the meal plan here, through some of the meal plans that I offer through some of my challenges. And it gives you ideas on how many proteins you need a day. Chicken, turkey, ground beef, things like that, eggs, egg whites. How many of that do I get a day? How many veggies do I get a day? How many fruits do I get a day? How many carbs? Blah, 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 blah. And then you go, okay, Monday through Wednesday, these are the meals I'm going to eat. Or you can do Monday through Friday. It's up to you. If you feel like you want something that's going to be more fresh, then I usually say do Monday through Wednesday. If you're super cool by eating the same thing on Friday, like me, then even easier, okay? So it's just, again, making a plan and getting prepared. And then from there, it's so much easier to make your shopping list. And then when you get home, it's easy to food prep, because you're not trying to figure out what's going on. You got to have a plan, okay? Everything's a plan. And sorry for my mess back here. It's life, okay? All right, so I hope that helps. And then we'll move on to my next video, step 2, on how to measure your food correctly and also start cooking.